Want to know how I got this lilac bush that's almost 8 feet tall for free? That's right, free, $0. I'm going to show you and explain exactly what you need to do. So this lilac bush that you're seeing here, I'll try to get you a good view. It's got to be like close to 8 feet tall. I got this 100% free. This is actually from a shoot, and I'm going to show you how to take shoots, how to identify them, and how you can transplant them and get your own nice, established, mature lilac bush. I got this from a shoot from my mom's. She has these gorgeous lilac bushes, and when I moved to my new home, she wanted me to have some of her home and with me. So I was really grateful because I love the smell of lilacs, and now I have some of my mom at my home. So sentimental, and I'm really happy to have it, and the fact that it's growing and thriving so well. So again, this started as a cutting. So let me kind of show you. Right now, it is currently starting to bloom. So you can see here, I want to show you. So it starts out kind of like a dark purple, and as the blooms start to open, you can see this one's kind of starting to open a little bit. They kind of start to see because they're not really 100% open yet, but they start to kind of become almost white looking. They're very beautiful, they're very fragrant, and this bush is now, so I'm going to give you a look around here so you can see it. This bush is actually 3 years old. So again, I took it from a cutting. You can see how well it's doing. Look at all those blooms up there. It's unbelievable. I have like a ton up there. So I would say the first year when you do this, what you're looking for is off the parent plant. So this big plant here is called the parent plant. And I'm going to take a cutting or shoot or sucker, depends on what you want to call it, and I'm going to propagate a entire new plant from this original parent plant, excuse me. So to identify your sucker or cutting, you're going to get down close to the base and look where there's like, as they call it, like offshoots. So this one is putting up a lot of suckers. And some people that grow lilacs don't like it when they put up a lot of shoots or suckers. Some people love it. It's really preference. To me, that's free plants. So what I'm going to do here and identify for you is see these here. So here's my main plant. You can see it branches off. And as you move further away, you have what they call suckers or shoots. Okay, so this one here, this one here, this one here shooting up, and I have another one, small one here, another one here. They can get pretty far out from the plant, just so you know. So you kind of got to stand up. This one's a sucker. So what I'm going to do, and I am going to do this is just a project that I can't do today. So I have other things, and I'll show you what I'm planning to do. What you want to do is you're going to take a shovel, and you're going to dig around, like this one right here. You'd kind of dig kind of around the base with the goal of severing it from your parent plant here. So you want to try to get as much root as possible for this one. Whatever you can is great. You're going to dig it up, and then what I did is I take the root. I'll show you pictures above from how I've done this before. You're going to take the root and you're going to put it in some potting soil and pot it up into probably a decent size pot. It depends how long you're going to take to transplant it. If you're going to, you can actually transplant it right in the ground right away. You don't have to put it in a pot. For me, I'm probably going to put it in a pot because I'm not ready to actually put it in its new home yet. Plus, it gives it some more time to get acclimated because transplant shock is obviously a real danger. So if you're taking it from one home where it's very happy and comfortable and taking it and putting it somewhere else, you do have the risk of transplant shock. So potting it up does help so it can get acclimated to its new home before you transplant. But again, that's preference. You can put them right in the ground. Some people can actually grow these in pots. You do not have to put it back in the ground. And if you grow it in a pot, it will not then produce suckers. So you don't have to worry about this. But I can get quite a few plants from this, which I'm really excited about. And I'll kind of show you what I'm planning to do. And I actually have another one here. So this one over here, again, another one from a shoot or sucker. It's probably about, let's see, 5 feet tall. So it's about my height now. However, this one was a year behind planting it, and I have yet to see a bloom. I've had buds, it's leafed out, but to be honest, I think it's getting choked out by the Wagela I have, which gets so enormous, and then there's too much shade for it. So it needs to be somewhere where it's getting a little more sun and not choked out by another plant. But I also got those dang chipmunks, which drive me nuts. If you got them, let me know. Look what these little guys did. They created their home in there because I see them going in and out. So that doesn't really help either because it's kind of, you can see the roots there. It's kind of messed up the roots of this lilacs. So I'm shocked that it's still alive, to be honest, because of all the digging they've done. But so I'm going to take this one. I'm going to dig this one up, and I'm going to dig up all those shoots. There's some even behind there, and I'm actually going to clear out this area here because that's some kind of invasive honeysuckle. This is just like a volunteer that's kind of grown up. We're going to clear this out. So we've got some work to do. And then I'm going to transplant and take my shoots, and I'm going to try to make a nice lilac hedge. I think it'll look really gorgeous. So that's my plan. That's what I'm going to be doing. But I also just want to share with you some tips so that you can get your own beautiful lilac bush as well. Hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, drop them below.